Hey guys, it's Christina Marie, and today I'm going to explain the differences between threading and waxing and answer the question of which one's better. Is threading better or is waxing better to shape your eyebrows? To get straight to the point, I think threading your eyebrows is way better. The main reasons for threading being better, in my opinion, is it gives you a much more natural looking shape. The artist can be way more precise in how she is shaping your eyebrows. They never overdo it in shaping your eyebrows when they thread versus wax. It doesn't irritate your skin, so that's reason number 2. And 3, in my experience, threading is a lot cheaper. So those are the 3 main reasons why I think threading is better than waxing, but I'll go through now kind of like the main differences between threading and waxing and explain situations where you might actually like waxing your eyebrows versus threading. Heads up, my eyebrows, I personally just got them threaded, so if you want to see the after results, this is what you get. Okay, so for waxing, there's 2 different ways to wax your eyebrows. They will either get a soft wax, which they then put on like a strip of paper and put it on your eyebrows. They apply it and then they rip it off. Or they'll use a hard wax, which is just wax that they put straight on your eyebrows, your skin, and they rip it off. For waxing to work, it's kind of like waxing your legs. The hair has to be a certain length, and there's the risk of you getting red afterwards if you wax your eyebrows, or if you have a bad person, they can burn your skin and leave a rash. So that's a drawback of waxing. One good thing about waxing your eyebrows is they do it in one swell go, like tearing off a band-aid. They will put on the wax and then they rip it off and you are done. In comparison, threading is a little bit more applications. So when they thread your eyebrows, they'll literally ask you to go like this, and then they'll get 2 I guess they're like cotton, but it looks like a piece of string, and they go by and they just kind of shape your eyebrows. So both processes take a total of about 12 minutes maybe. I'm personally in and out when I get my eyebrows threaded in 12 minutes. That's from the time of walking out the door to paying. So super quick for both processes. But for threading, they are like, you are sitting there for a good 12 minutes while they shape your eyebrows. So they'll ask you to go like this to shape the top, you know, the bottom, the outside, the inside. So that is one reason why threading might not be good for you, is you are sitting in the chair and it's not painful in my experience, but it's not the most pleasant experience either. They do go, they're fast, but they do have to do it in sections to thread your eyebrows. It's kind of similar to like plucking your eyebrows, but way faster. Both waxing and threading remove your hair at the root, which is a very good thing. Some people say that waxing might last a little bit longer. Honestly, I feel like both last about the same amount of time. So that's one similarity with waxing and threading. Both remove your hair at the root, and both of them will not leave bumps on your skin like shaving would, which, by the way, never ever shave your eyebrows. In my experience, as I mentioned, I think threading leaves a much more natural shape than waxing. So that's one key benefit. Threading's also cheaper in my experience. Threading usually costs between like $12 and $15, whereas waxing is usually like $20 to $35. So it's way cheaper. Also, in my experience, the people that thread eyebrows tend to be, I hope this doesn't offend anybody, but this is just my experience. They're usually Indian women. And in my experience, all the women from India, they know how to shape your eyebrows perfectly and they never overdo it. Whereas if you go to a normal salon, I feel like they might make your eyebrows really, really thin, which is a quick way to age you. Whereas the places that, oh, I got marker on my finger. The places that thread tend to be run by Indian women that just know how to perfectly shape your eyebrows without overdoing it. I will recommend for both waxing and threading, check out the reviews of the place ahead of time and ask to see somebody who has multiple positive reviews. You don't want to get somebody who is new at threading or waxing eyebrows, so choose somebody with lots of good reviews. That's about it. So in summary, both waxing and threading remove your hair at the root. Both last about the same amount of time. However, in my experience, threading gives you a much, much better shape. It's much, much more precise and way more natural looking. Also with threading, there's no risk of them burning your skin. You can get your eyebrows threaded and then go straight back to work. There's no redness. If you thought this video was helpful, please subscribe below and share your thoughts on waxing versus threading. I'd love to hear from you all which technique you prefer. Thanks, guys.